Hello everyone, welcome to my 2020 New Hampshire primary predictions. First, let's go over the rules. There are 24 delegates in New Hampshire. 16 of them are district level, 8 per district. There are 2 for the state, so they're split 8 and 8. And the rest are the superdelegates, which are current and former party officials. Candidates need a 15% threshold in the district to receive delegates, and they be rewarded in proportion of the vote in each district. This is straight primary, no ranked choice voting and no caucuses. So this should prevent what happened in Iowa. Alright, let's go with the polls. First place, Bernie Sanders, 27. Second, Pete Buttigieg, 22. Those two tied for first in Iowa. Warren is 13, Biden is 13, Klobuchar is 8, Gabbard is 5, Yang is 3, and Steyer has 3. And Bennett's over there at 1. Okay. Now let's go on to the predictions. I have Bernie Sanders getting 28% and winning the New Hampshire primary. His best and worst case scenario is 23% to 40%. That is from my evidence of 2016, him being super strong there, as well as him leading in the polls. Second, I have Pete Buttigieg. I feel like he's very well among white voters, which is basically all New Hampshire is, so he'll get a lot higher than any other state. I feel that he needs to win the caucus, the primary, outright and without any controversy in order to maintain his chances at winning the delegate nomination at the convention. He could win in a contested convention, though. Pete Buttigieg will be at 24%. I think he could be between 14 and 36. Will be very different outcomes for him. Elizabeth Warren, 14%. She also does well with white voters, but not well with minorities. She's not as bad as Pete with minorities, though, but not as good with white voters. She'll get between 12 and 21%. I don't see a super high ceiling for her like Pete. Amy Klobuchar, 12%. She also does very well among white voters. I feel like she might be able to get delegates, perhaps. And she's between 6 and 18% in their best worst case scenario. In 5th place, a slumping Joe Biden. He's at 11%. I think he could be between 9 and 24%. 9 is from the name recognition alone. And 24 is if he can fix his issues from Iowa, or that the Iowa caucus was manipulated to hurt Joe Biden. Tulsi Gabbard spends a lot of time in New Hampshire as a very diverse base. She will get 6%, I believe. She could get anywhere between 3 and 14%. Tom Steyer, another candidate who's not traditional. He'll get 3%. He could be between 1 and 7%. Andrew Yang will also get 3%. He could get between 2 and 11%. Michael Bennet, 0. He'll get between 0 and 1. I'm surprised he's still in the race. We haven't heard his name in forever. Deval Patrick, 0%. Why was he in a town hall? Like, seriously, like, why was he in a town hall? Like, what the fuck? He'll get between 0 and 1%. If I was willing to do 0 and 0, I'd give him that. Michael Bloomberg, he's not running in New Hampshire. We'll see how this plays. I think he won Iowa in the public opinion, along with Tulsi Gabbard and Donald Trump. Michael Bloomberg won because he didn't run. Tulsi Gabbard won because she focused on New Hampshire. And Donald Trump won because he made the DNC look like clowns. Alright, done with that rant. What will be the keys for the primary? How high can Pete Buttigieg climb? If he can do it in Iowa, he can make a serious run at the nomination. Can the white voters minimize the damage for Joe Biden? He could take some serious damage. He could be way back in the first 2 states. I'm not sure if he got any delegates in Iowa. It's going to be awfully close. And also, how will the white voters perceive the moderates? Buttigieg, and Klobuchar, as well as quasi-moderate Warren. Their base is extremely white. They all need a big showing in order to maintain their chance of the nomination. Also, how high will Tulsi Gabbard climb? Seems to be running a sneaky campaign in New Hampshire that could get a lot of votes. I think that's it. Thank you and goodbye.